119 pounds, it's 1A class. It's Ryan Frederich of Riceville against undefeated Brad Scoles of Underwood, who's gone 49 matches this year without a loss.
And 26 pins.
And I think you get an idea what he's going to have to do, because that was not his takedown. That takedown was Riceville's Ryan Frederich.
Right. David Ripley, 30-some years as a head coach at Riceville, and what a wonderful job there he's done. Just to set the record straight, Doug, Wilton and Columbus Junction both have 4 in the finals.
Okay. Well, let's set up the other ones, too. At the 2A division, J.D. Pugh of Columbus Junction championship team wrestling Marc Juergens of Macokota. And at the AAA level, Adam Eichorn of Cedar Falls, which is a very important match. It's the first Cedar Falls wrestler we've seen. If any Cedar Falls wrestler wins, they win the state title.
That's right.
Any one of them. And then the David Brown of Lamar's, undefeated, is his opponent.
Escape for Scoles right now, like you said, 49-0, and now, good scramble by both of them.
2 minutes in each period at the high school level, 6-minute matches, 2-2-2. A minute and a half gone in this 119-pound 1A division class. The man in the blue has the only takedown, 2-1. He's up against undefeated Brad Scoles.
And, you know, Ryan Frederich, no slouch. He's 37-1, has had 23 pins, and he is coached by Lewis Curtis, as you're looking at right there. He's a 4-time state qualifier, 2-time placer, or a 3-time placer now. And but there's
Frederich again for
Frederich again in.
He's come out looking really tough. He feels confident on his feet, obviously, because he was willing to let Scoles go. He leads
133 wins for Ryan Frederich in his career, setting a school record. Here's off the 2-on-1 right here. A little trip right there, ankle sweep, and then covering and running around for the 2-point takedown.
All right, the score is 3-3 here with 40 seconds to go. Get these.
Both of these young wrestlers hold their school record for most wins.
And you can see they like to throw too. They lock up. And I'm sure they had a lot of those pins right from the feet.
Frederick's already done something this year that he couldn't last year. Last year he was beat 6-0 for 5th place by Scoles. Scoles beat him 6-0 last year. And now,
there is Frederich in on the.
No back points. No, that was
points.
And yep.
One here, green, neutral.
So Frederich has a 5-4 lead after the escape. Here he comes again. In the blue with the green anklet, that's Brad Scoles of
Down 5-4 right now. Like I said, it's a little turning it around a little bit. Frederich last year lost 6-0.
Choice green.
Right in on a little short fireman's carry type little single action, keeping the elbow tight and getting the 2 points, but no back points was Ryan Frederich from Riceville.
All right, it's 5-4. Second period starts now. It's 2 minutes. And the man who got the choice was Frederich. He took under. Scoles is in the top position. He is trailing by a 5-4 score, and there's a warning against the man on top. That's a warning against Scoles.
On 3A with a minute left in the second period, David Brown from Lamar's, undefeated right now, is ahead of Adam Eichorn from Cedar Falls. Big match, as we told you. He's ahead 8-3 with a minute left in the second period. Cedar Falls down in their first shot at clinching the title. That's Brown over Eichorn, 8-3.
And at 2A, with about a minute and a half gone in the second period, about 30 seconds gone in the second period, it's 4-1 in favor of Marc Juergens of Macokota over J.D. Pugh of Columbus Junction.
We got nothing, gentlemen. We got nothing
now
here yet.
We have in this 1A division main match here, about a minute and a half to go in the second period.
And that Scoles still down to Frederich. Frederich ahead, 6-4.
Nothing. 2, green side.
And Scoles ties it up with a reversal. So they score. There's no doubt about that. 6-6.
You all right? You got to call injury time. Let me know.
Referees Jim Christensen of Greenfield.
In right here. on the single leg, covering the hips for the takedown right there to tie it up 6-6. We've got
Scoles
ourselves
in the blue starts on top here with 55 seconds to go in the second period and a tie score.
We got to work, gentlemen. We got to work.
right here. He cuts across for a double leg, low double leg to keep control. It's not a takedown because he started on top, as you said, Doug, and he's riding. But there's on 35. And of course, Marc Juergens, the brother of Eric Juergens, four-time undefeated state champion, just graduated last year down at the University of Iowa, and Marc Juergens trying to follow his
Starting the third period, the man on the bottom was Brad Scoles, undefeated, trying to go for his 50th straight win, but he got out to tie the score there. So now here we go on the feet.
In on
Frederich,
a single, hit the outside, drives through, and the neck wrench does not work. He says out of bounds.
So out of bounds, says Jim Christensen. An official.
Cedar Falls just wins the championship with a come-from-behind fall.
How about that?
Wow. Wow. Look at this right here. Scoles coming on top for the 2 points.
And he takes the lead 9-7.
With a minute 20 left.
Well, we'll have some other words about that Cedar Falls championship, because that would decide the only division that hadn't been decided yet. Cedar Falls had just but to win any one of its first 3 matches.
And they weren't winning it. Never was ahead. And a little
missed throw there by Frederich.
There.
With a minute to go, and now Scoles is
That's
leading
not what
11 to 8.
Frederich wanted to do right there.
Keep it legal, keep it straight.
No, it was not that far, not that much difference.
Same way, red
A
down.
little over anxious, maybe.
Yep.
What's the matter? You want injury time? Injury time, green.
48 seconds, and again, Brad Scoles complaining about a knee injury.
Right here is when Fredericks comes up and kind of hits something right there, but it wasn't enough because Scoles was able to avoid it and get the 2 point. With only 19 seconds left in the match on 2A right up there in the corner, you're seeing J.D. Pugh trying to get a couple of points to tie the match up. It's 4-2 still. Marc Juergens leading. J.D. Pugh, runner-up last year.
And he's in the position on top, which means he has to either turn the man.
No, he's on the position on bottom. J.D. Pugh, Columbus on the bottom.
Right.
Just behind. Here they are. With 19 seconds left, all Juergens has to do is ride him out to win, or just let him escape and no 2 points. He just can't give up 2.
And now we're back at the 1A match again between Frederich and Scoles with 45 seconds to go. The man in the white and blue, Brad Scoles, is leading by 3 points and in the position of advantage here.
He's come from behind. Scoles has come from behind, and a very gallant effort right there is his coach, Lewis Curtis, getting pretty excited himself.
Again, Frederich gets to his feet, and he's out. So now it's a 2-point difference. If Frederich could get a takedown, he could tie it up. Here he comes in on the leg.
He's in tight. He just has to cut off right here. But, whoa, air, 2
He got it.
Points. It's tied up.
Because Scoles is out of bounds, he can't get back points off of that, or he might have gone right on up with it. And we're down to 15 seconds to go. 14 seconds to go.
Inside trip, and they just gave 2 points up in the corner to go to overtime. Whoa!
At 2A.
And then we've got tie here. Looks like an overtime. It's going to be an overtime up above.
7 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and it ends 11-11, so we have to go to overtime at 1A and 2A both. At 2A at 119 pounds, J.D. Pugh against Marc Juergens, and here it's Frederich against Scoles, 2-minute overtime period.
Both these matches are overtime. When you see a takedown, you'll see a state champion.
Frederich.
And there's Frederich. Gets it.
Gets 2. The sudden death, and he made it in a hurry.
He did it in a hurry, and here we are up.
And he stopped that undefeated season.
And he got revenge for his loss in the state tournament. He was shut out last year by Scoles. And this year he wins it for Dave Ripley. 30-some years at Riceville. Great coaching job for a long time.
Marc Juergens of Maquoketa came within a split second of avenging a loss to J.D. Pugh of Columbus Junction that he'd suffered at the district level. The two met again tonight, and Juergens was leading with about 1 second to go in a wild and woolly finish in that third period. He was leading 2-4. But at that point, J.D. Pugh reversed him, and then in the overtime scored a takedown with 58 seconds gone, and he is the champion, J.D. Pugh of Columbus Junction at 119 pounds in AA. Dick?
Dean, in 3A competition, your champion here is Adam Eichorn of Cedar Falls, who won the state title now as he defeated David Brown, the sophomore from Lamar's, in a wild and woolly match. In the game, Eichorn was down 10-5 going into the third period, turned it around and pinned his opponent from Lamar's in 5 minutes for 1A.
Ripley of Riceville. Sixth place, Andy Sadell, Coon Rapids, Bayard. Fifth place, Will Buster, Wapello. Fourth place, Joel Schultz, Montezuma. Third place, Tony Sweeting, Highland Riverside. Runner-up, Brad Scoles, Underwood. And the Class 1A 119-pound champion from Riceville, Ryan Frederich.
And that was a big win he had, too.
Oh, man.
Overtime.
And that was revenge time for Friedrich there, who there's Lincoln McElravy and his wife Lisa talk about state champions. He only won 5 of them in South Dakota. Going to be a father here any time here in the next few weeks, and going to try to be a 3-time national champion.
Getting geared up for come back in the lineup for the Big Tens next week in Minneapolis. Here are the 2A winners at 119.
Columbus Junction, Columbus. Sixth place, Jesse Zobek, Cresco Crestwood. Fifth place, Greg Cruikshank, Tama, South Tama County. Fourth place, Ryan Mears, Carlisle. Third place, Kevin Bratland, Humboldt. Runner-up, Marc Juergens, Maquoketa. And the 2A 119-pound champion from Columbus Junction, Columbus, J.D. Pugh.
Attaboy, J.D. Champion 119 for the championship team, Columbus Junction. 1A, 2A, and 3A divisions. And he's the champion to the 2A. Here are the big schools at 119 pounds. Veterans Auditorium.
Presenting the Class 3A 119-pound awards, Coach Gene Doyle of Cedar Falls. Sixth place, Mike Kirker, Dubuque Waller. Fifth place, Tim Ironside, Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Fourth place, Corey Morrison, Waterloo Columbus. Third place, Bill Fisher, Norwalk. Runner-up, David Brown, Lamar's. And the Class 3A 119-pound champion from Cedar Falls, Adam Eichorn.
There's the guy.
Adam Eichorn, the champion for the championship team. Let's go to Dean Gord.
Luke Moffett of Esterville holds his team's record.